Hey.
Hey, welcome to Tuesday. It is an exciting day around here. It is finals day. I know a lot of students right now are getting close to finals or having finals.
Yeah.
All those kind of things happening. But it is finals PCS day today. A lot of things coming to the beginning and coming to an end, and all those kind of things happening. And so we're going to try to explain everything, how today's going to play out for you guys, so you guys got a full understanding how today's going to work out, how tomorrow's going to look, how that the rest of the week's going to be for you guys here in all things PCS. But we've got an exciting day for you guys. So
yeah,
of course,
today is super exciting, especially with the fact that it all ends today and we get our final 12.
That's right. By the end of the day today, we're going to know who those 12 players are. Those 12 players that are going to be in this Pilot Championship Series. I'm trying to do like the weather guy thing,
yeah, it's a lot harder than they make it look.
No, they look very smooth. So
I'm like, where's my hand gonna be at? Okay, it's right here.
Yeah, it's just got to be smooth movements like
but
that. Yeah,
but it's a good day to be playing some PCS.
That is correct. So we're gonna be here with you guys. We're rolling right now in this game of top 10. We're going to be playing top 10, Messel Perch, Top Dog, Pride of Minnesota, and Vikings Victory with you guys here till just a little after 1 o'clock. We'll be playing all those games. Of course, you guys are playing for those top scores in each one of these 5 games.
Oh, yeah.
As well as the Vikings merch that we're doing weekly. If you can get that top score in each one of these games by the end of the broadcast, the happy hour broadcast.
Yep, at 6 o'clock.
The last game will be at 5:45 of the happy hour broadcast, which wraps up about 5:55. So that's going to be about that time. And then that will be the last of the open play sessions to qualify you for those finals. So that will end it all. No. So if you've got the top score at the last game, that'll be a game of Pride of Minnesota that starts at 5:45. If you got the top score in any of those 5 games, you will have one of those 5 spots in the finals. Okay, so that's how that will sit at the end of that game at 5:55. That will be. Yep. Then at 6:05 we'll start. So you got to be enrolled before that. At 6:05, we'll start our open session play with another game of Pride of Minnesota, a game of Vikings Victory, and a game of Top 10. And those 3 games, your total score combined up there, if you can get into that top 7 in the open session plays, it'll be our 4th open session. That will get you one of those 7 other seats that get you into that top 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then gameplay for tonight will end after that open session. We won't have any more games for you tonight, all right, but that 12 will be determined. Then tomorrow, gameplay will kick right back in, happening at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And, of course, those Vikings Victory games will still go towards those Vikings weekly prizes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll still have a game. We'll still be doing our broadcasts at lunch hour and happy hour, being with you guys, hanging out, playing these games. We'll still have our game day broadcasts with the Vikings game against the Buccaneers on Sunday, and all that kind of fun and cool stuff will still be going on. But I wanted to make sure everyone kind of had a real good grasp of what was happening today, being finals day, how this was all going to play out, and how it was all going to work. So,
oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we are in a game of top 10.
Yeah, we're in a game of top 10. We're going after the high score of Family Guy. They got the high score of 29,080 points. Really good high score there. Going to be tough to beat, but I don't think it's out of reach for anybody. No, so you got, like we said, now until that final game during the happy hour broadcast to try to get in on that. So just to make sure, I said gameplay will start again at 9 a.m. Maybe I said 9 p.m. I'm getting some clarification. Looks like a thing. Maybe I said the wrong thing. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yeah.
That it will start back up again. So if I said the wrong p.m. a.m. thing, I apologize.
9 p.m. tomorrow is after that open session at the end of tonight. That's when the games start rolling again.
Yeah, that's how it's going to work. So just want to be real clear with making sure you guys knew how it all was going to play out today and how things would then get back going, just like we've been rolling since we've been doing the play like this on the Player Connect app. But the qualifying for those finals, those 12 will be determined at the end of the open session today. We will have all 12 of our finalists determined. So looking forward to that. That's going to be exciting. Make sure you're playing all day, getting your qualifying chance to get in there. So we are I said 6 a.m. I said 6 a.m. So that was all messed up. So anyways, it's 6 p.m. tonight. It is the start. Basically, it's 6:05 is the start of the open session play. We'll play 3 games. It'll be Pride of Minnesota, Vikings victory, and top 10. And then that will end our day today. We'll have those 12 qualified sessions. And then it won't be 6 a.m. It'll be 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll restart up with our normal play of games of 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. each day.
Oh, yeah. We'll be playing still for those Vikings victory prizes.
Yes, that will still be happening.
Yeah, and that doesn't end until Friday.
Yes. No, that doesn't end until for this week's opportunity to win those prizes, which are we'll go over those. We'll go over those prizes in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but basically you got all those, and then we'll continue to play even on Sunday. We'll be here with you guys for game day broadcast and all that cool fun stuff. So
yeah, well, we are under halfway done with this first game of top 10. Fish Catcher in first place with 16,370 points with a pinch of plays left. Let's see if anyone else is close. Second place, Jackpot Jen with looks like no plays. Lady Love with 14,000. Fourth place is Stony Baby. And in fifth place is, I missed it. In sixth place, T316. Seventh place, Hot Chicken. Eighth place, A Schwacky. And in ninth place, Awesome Owl. And we got person checking in, Grandy Sam, saying, hey, guys.
Hey.
And so let's pack me up with some luck and shoot that over to Grandy Sam. There you go.
Grandy Sam currently sitting in and is – or did Grandy Sam, I think, won last week a Vikings prize. That's what it was.
Was that what happened? Yes, Grandy Sam was the fifth place spot holder for that Vikings baseball hat.
Nice. Well, good to see you out there, Grandy Sam, and welcome back for this game of top 10. Good having all you guys out there playing. It's a pretty nice score that Fish Catcher put in there with over 18,000 points in this game. If you still have some plays left, though, you got a chance to try to catch Fish Catcher. Dan's got a lot of plays left there in second place, so we'll see how that plays out. Dan won, I think, on our first week of Vikings Victory Weekly prizes. Dan won a prize in that first week.
Oh, yeah. I think Dan was our number 2 or number 3.
Yeah, I was thinking 3 because I think he had held the first place spot for a long time, and then two people
passed him at the end right there.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I agree as well. That is what happened.
Yep. But Dan's putting in a nice game right now. He's got some more plays left. May be able to catch Fish Catcher in this first of the broadcast game of top 10. We'll see how that unfolds. But, we got a few national days as well.
Yeah, we also have people checking in.
Oh, okay.
But look at this. Dan, a little bit of a thing that's changed. Dan taking over that first place spot.
That's what we were talking about. He had a good shot to do it, and he did it. Dan got that first place spot, passing by about 70, 80 points, I think, past Fish Catcher into first place.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yep,
well,
I think everybody else. Brian has a few plays in fifth place. What do you got on the chat over there?
I got a couple people checking in. I got karaoke.
Okay.
That's a little fun play.
Yeah, play on karaoke.
Yeah. But she said, "Let's go, Anita and Lady, woohoo!" And we love people that cheer for other people. You know what? I'm gonna stack you up because you didn't get to throw. We're gonna send it out. Then Brat said, "I'm in." I don't know what he's in for, but he's in this game. I think he's focused up, and he's ready to play.
All right, here you go to all you guys. A bunch of luck out there. In it to win it. Brat, I know, brings it every day, trying to get after the win. So,
well, we got Fishy24 asking for a little bit of luck. Fistcat, and then Boat Racer 1 saying, boo, Grandy. I was like, a little rivalry must be brewing between Boat Racer 1 and Grandy Sam.
Okay.
But we'll shoot some luck over to Fishy24 for asking for some luck.
There we go. Here we go.
And there you go, Fishy24, one of our top players in this PCS games.
Yeah.
Holding on to one of our top spots.
Hey, and another thing I wanted to tell you guys about is that if you do not make it into those 12 finalists, okay, at the end of the open session play tonight, if you're not one of those in one of those 12 finalist seats, you can still come out for the finals and you can play, and you still have the ability to compete for the $100 consolation prize. So that's pretty cool. So you still could win $100 by coming out and playing at the finals. While those finalists are going for that $5,000 prize, you can win $100. There's Dan. It's official now, getting the win. Congratulations, Dan, getting that win on that top 10 game. And that means we're going to be getting enrolled in this next game of Meso Perch. The score we're shooting for here in Meso Perch is Beef. Beef has got a score of 34,870 points. That is how he's holding his final seats right now. So Beef is in the finals unless someone can top him here between now and 5:45. We got to get a big win over Beef in that Meso Perch. But that's going to be hard to do because it is 34,870 points. So get enrolled and lock in, and let's try to get it done right here, right now.
Okay. Look, we're getting a little bit of clarification for us. One is Brat said, me, Brat girl. And so I think that means Brat is a she.
Okay.
And I think I was referring to Brat as a he.
Oh, okay.
Then
sorry about that.
Then
Brad.
Boat Racers 1 clarified his rivalry with G Andy Sam.
Okay.
Which I got clarification on how to say that name.
Okay.
It knocked him out of that top 5 the first week.
Last
week, I mean, out of the top 5 for that 5th place spot.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
And then Babe Bliss checked in saying that they needed a little bit of luck. Grandy Sam said it's actually G Andy Sam, like candy.
Okay.
And so G Andy Sam.
Okay.
And then Jamie.
Like Andy, so Jandy Sam.
Yeah, Jandy. That's what it would be. Yeah, Jandy Sam. And then Gandy Sam. Yeah, Gandy.
With G, so Gandy.
Gandy Sam.
There we go. We'll get it right eventually.
Yeah,
we figure it out.
Jamie 123 said they could use some luck.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go into the extra stash under the desk.
There is a bunch of people that need some luck, but specifically shooting out to Boat Racer 19, Brat, Gandy Sam. There you go. There's a whole bunch of luck for all you guys. Let's see if Babe Bliss, Brat, Boat Racer 19, and Gandy Sam, sending all you guys some luck. Hopefully that can be used to get you guys into a top spot. The finals.
There we go.
But those finals are going to be super exciting.
Absolutely. And you can play along even if you're not one of those top 12 finalists. You still can play along and try to win a $100 consolation prize coming in and playing alongside of them. And those 12 finalists are going to be playing for that top prize of $5,000, a total kitty of $10,000. And, of course, always on the line when you're playing Vikings Victory, there's always weekly prizes on the line here for those great prizes that the Minnesota Vikings has sent over to us to distribute to the folks.
Oh, yeah, and those are some sweet prizes that we got out there.
Absolutely.
Do we want to talk about those prizes? Let's talk about last week's prizes.
All right.
That we gave out.
All right, you talk about it.
Yeah.
You could own that last week.
Yes. Well, in 5th place, we already talked about it. Gandy Sam got that Vikings baseball hat. Then in 4th place was a Vikings stocky hat won by Flash Daddy. In 3rd place, Vikings baseball hat not signed, won by Mad Dog. 2nd place, photo signed by Alexander Madison, won by Scuba Steve. And then in 1st place is that highest score we've had all Vikings victory since we went to PCS is Nita Alibi winning a signed mini helmet by Adam Thielen.
Yeah, absolutely crushing it out there. Way to go, guys. And right now, that gets Anita Alibi a spot in our finals for that Vikings victory win as well. And, if Mad Dog does want to sign, if he wants to autograph that hat and send it back to us, we'll wear it on air.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just going to throw some quick luck over to Hot Chicken asking for some more luck.
There we go.
There's some luck hot chicken. I like me some hot chicken as well.
Oh, yeah. What the question is, this was a few weeks ago now, right?
Uh-huh.
But the Popeyes, we used to have a Popeyes. It closed. A different restaurant came into that location. Then it closed during the first quarantine.
Yes.
Right? Then just recently, a new Popeyes came into the exact same building.
Back to where the old Popeyes used to be.
Right. And now it's back open. And so anyways, like when it basically first opened, there's Gandy Sam in first place. And I had never tried the chicken sandwich. And so my wife and my daughter were going through the drive-thru, and they call home. And they were like, does anybody want to try the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Yes.
And, of course, I was like.
You're like, yes, I'll obviously take a chicken sandwich. I still have yet to have a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
And there's been all this talk and all this hype about that chicken sandwich. And I'm like, it's going to underwhelm.
Yes.
It's going to underwhelm because I've heard so much about how good it is. It did not underwhelm.
It didn't. And usually when something is newly opened up, they usually aren't as well trained on how to make it yet. And so it takes them a few weeks to actually, like a month or so to actually learn how to cook the food right. And like make it how Popeyes makes their chicken sandwich. But it seems like they just picked it up really quickly.
Legit. That sandwich is legit.
But when
you think about hot chicken, that's why what started this whole thing.
Yes.
Is like, what kind of hot chicken do you like? I mean, are you KFC? Are you a Chick-fil-A? Are you a Popeyes? Like, are you a local joint? Like, are you mom's hot chicken? Like, what
kind of chicken?
What is your thing? What is that?
I'm specifically asking hot chicken because
that's most important.
Connoisseur of hot chicken.
Most important is what hot chicken thinks. We got Gandy, Sam, M. Brown, Babe Bliss, RJ 5616, Stody Baby, all out there in the top 5 currently. We still got 7.5 minutes to get through these plays, and most of you guys got a ton of plays out there. There's Fishy 24 in 6th, Las Vegas in 7th, A. Schwacky in 8th. And I missed 9th, but good to see. I mean, those are some of the top players, the players we see every day, just killing it out here. So that is great to see all of them. So national days.
Yeah, let's get rolling on those national days. The first national day is pretend to be a time traveler day. Encourages us to step from our
What's that?
Wear clothes from the past. At the same time, we act appropriately confused by certain technology. That seems like fun.
Yeah, so pretend like you're a time traveler today, and while you're doing that, continue to play PCS games because you're trying to get in those finals. Today's the big day. But definitely feel free to pretend like you're a time traveler while you're doing that.
Well, just speaking of time traveling, just made me think about how many things The Simpsons have accurately predicted. And so I looked up an article about all the things that The Simpsons have accurately predicted
over the years.
And so now a lot of people think barbecue chicken, Hot Chicken says.
Oh, okay.
He's like, barbecue chicken. I like a little bit of barbecue chicken.
Yeah,
That's our favorite kind of thing as well.
Absolutely.
The first one is an episode in 1990. Bart catches a three-eyed fish.
Okay.
More than a decade later, three-eyed fish were discovered in somewhere. That's interesting.
Okay.
First one of this is a list of 18 different things that they've just randomly
how the Simpsons have
put into their show,
Yeah.
and then later on became an actual thing.
This all leads me to you don't know this. This is not like a pre-scripted anything here.
Yeah.
That about an article I read from an interview with for over 30 years Israeli I don't know what they call it, director of space, like their space program director that has recently retired.
Yeah.
And but he's been that for 30-some years. He speaks all over the world at universities and scientific and blah 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 because he's been head of their space program for forever. And this will all lead into some of this here in a second. So I'm gonna just leave. That's what they call a tease in the biz. And I'm gonna play it into all that.
Okay.
So, but it's sitting in first place at the moment.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just say this: T316. In second is Sugar Tiffs. In third is M. Brown. In fourth is Gandy Sam. So a bunch of our big-time players out there. Now M. Brown jumps into that first. Now let's go through some more Simpsons.
The censorship of Michelangelo's David.
Okay.
An episode in the 1990s, it showed the Michelangelo statue of David. They had covered it up, put some pants on him because they said it was inappropriate.
Okay.
And then the censorship came true in July 2016 when Russia campaigners voted on whether to clothe a copy of the Renaissance statue that had been set up in central St. Petersburg.
Okay.
So they clothed they ended up actually clothing
Interesting.
the statue that's the copy of the statue in Russia. In Russia. Here, I'm gonna find it. I want to find a fun one. Oh,
Okay.
here's a fun one that I've seen multiple times.
Okay.
Is the Siegfried Freud and Roy tiger attack that they predicted that it was gonna turn on them. And then it actually happened where the Simpsons
feel like I could predict that one. You're doing tricks with tigers. I feel like I can predict that every once in a while they may turn on you.
But during the time when they made it, you look at back what was being put out, and the media was totally putting out that these were best friends, that there was no way that these cats were going to turn on their owners, the owners of turn on Sigmund and Freud.
I'm just saying.
And then in 2003, obviously the attack happened during a live performance, and so I mean, just insanity.
We got in first place, we got Dark Horse. In sixth now is M. Brown. In seventh is Bingo. In eighth is T316. In second place is Slim Jim. In third is Anita Alibi. In fourth is Fishy24. And in fifth is Point 72. So
Here I'll just give you a couple things because I don't want to go through the whole list of 18, but they predicted autocorrect. On one of the phones that they had done, it just kept on autocorrecting to something that they didn't want to say. Smartwatches, they had. I mean, that was in a lot of things though.
Yeah,
was like little telephone watches.
Sure. Yeah. Dick Tracy.
Let me see.
Gandy Sam has a lot of plays left there in 8th place. We'll see how that continues to play out. We got just a minute 40 left. So Gandy Sam, get on those plays. Hopefully you can get that done before time runs out. Need Alibi has some plays. Dark Horse in first has some plays left as well. Gandy Sam moving up to 6th place, starting to get some of those plays done. But you got just over a minute left to do so. Make sure you get those in before we're done with this round of Meso Perch. And then as soon as this game wraps up, we'll start getting enrolled in Top Dog. and then we'll talk about those top scores. What you got? Another one from the Simpsons?
Oh
there?
yeah, the U.S. beats Sweden in the curling at the Olympic Games. Biggest upset in the 2018 Olympic Games. The U.S. curling team won gold over the favorited Sweden. The historical win was predicted in 2010 episode of The Simpsons called Boy Meets Curl. In the episode, Marge, Homer Simpson compete in a curling at the Vancouver Olympics and beat Sweden.
There you go. We got just about 30 seconds left to play. We got Dark Horse in first, Anita Alibi in second, Gandy Sam all the way up to third with a ton of plays still left in these last 20 seconds to go. Get as many as those you can get in and see if you can get this win, Gandy Sam.
Well, that's my little bit of Simpsons predicting the future knowledge.
There you go. The Simpsons in their time machine.
I think they're a time traveler. I think he actually is. He doesn't have to pretend.
Right? Pretend to be a time traveler day, and that's how you got this broadcasting gold. Bringing you all kinds of stuff we're kind of morphing into. Cash Crew 2 does a lot of conversation about conspiracy theories.
Yes, and that's what we kind of do now. We try.
There's Dark Horse.
Official Dark Horse taking that win in first place.
Congratulations, Dark Horse, on getting the win. Gandy Sam, I don't know if Gandy ended up getting all their plays in. The world will never know.
Well, and now we're getting enrolled into
kind of like how many licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Yeah. Well, we're now getting enrolled in Top Dog. I think that is one of our lower scores. But held by one of our favorite players.
Okay.
And that's, she checks in all the time with us, and that's Fishy24 holding on to that high score in Top Dog. Fishy24's high score is 28,465 points. Pretty really nice high score, yeah. But one on the lower side of the high scores. So if one was to be doable, this is definitely one of the doable ones.
Well, get your shot right now, including Fishy24 getting her shot to even increase on that score. So we'll be getting rolling here just in a few minutes. You got just over 3.5 minutes to get enrolled in this game. Make sure you're in the lobby. Make sure you click on that, and so you're getting in this game. This is our last opportunities. Today's the day. It's finals day. Welcome to finals day. You get your last chance to get into the finals of the Pilot Championship Series. This on our final day of open play to qualify. So it is great to have you guys here with us. We were just talking about it is National Pretend to Be a Time Traveler Day, so make sure you take advantage of that. Maybe watch a few episodes of Simpsons. Apparently they do some time traveling, and they tell us about some stuff in the future. Yeah.
Well, we got Dugout saying I want it, and then Fishy24 say don't be dissing on my score.
There you go. Well, you can improve
and
it
then,
too.
And then Dark Horse checking in saying, from Lake Country.
Okay, from Lake Country.
Well,
there's a lot of Lake Country.
And then Babe Bliss said, you got it, Fishy.
All right.
And so, there's a lot of people checking in, a lot of people talking on the chat. Here's a bunch of luck to you guys. Here's some luck to Dugout, Fishy24, Dark Horse, Babe Bliss, and Missy123. She checked in saying, lucky me, hopefully.
Okay, there we go.
So hopefully your little bit of luck goes to you, and you can be able to get into a top score.
There you go. Well, so this is the article I read. So this Israeli, for over 30 years, the director of their space program says that there are aliens, all right, that are part of a galactic federation that both Israelis and that the top of the U.S. government speak to and talk to, and that the general public's just not ready to handle that yet.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyways, this guy's like a legit dude. Like,
there is, maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe there might be.
Anyways, I just thought We just like to bring this
I
broadcasting
feel like
gold to you guys.
that would be something though that would be a little harder to keep under wraps if there was aliens.
Well, how do you keep under wraps that the Simpsons know the future?
I mean, they haven't. Just people keep on saying that it's not true, that they didn't go into the future, that there's no possible way it could have happened, and then they just keep on
Yeah.
predicting the future.
There's a lot of people that say, they've been abducted by aliens and all that, too.
Yeah, and
Who knows?
people
I don't.
don't believe them.
Nope.
It's just all.
Here's a little easier, or maybe not easier, I don't know, is a national day that you might want to enjoy today. Great product. It's National Brownie Day.
Oh,
Brownie lovers across this fine nation of ours enjoy one of their favorite baked goods, brownies.
I tell you what I like. I like a brookie.
A brookie.
Yeah, a brownie cookie.
Oh.
It's when you mix them two together, and it creates a really, really nice combo.
I don't know that I've ever had a brookie.
I don't know. You should try it.
Okay.
I'm
not saying I'm opposed. I like cookies. I like brownies.
And it creates a wonderful combo.
A festival of flavor in your mouth. Well, we are now rolling in this game of Top Dog. Our top player out there, Fishy24, with a score of 28,465 points. That is the score to beat here on the final open play day. If you can top that score, you can get one of those 12 seats in the illustrious Pilot Championship Series.
Oh.
You see how smooth that was?
Yeah, we got Dyson saying luck to me, please.
All right.
So I'm going to stack you up with some
right.
luck for Destiny.
Here we go. There it is.
There you go. I also
be a lady.
Babe
tonight.
Bliss also pointed out that she's rocking the alien avatar.
Oh.
And so, a little bit of
Little luck
going
for
with
you.
the theme
go.
with you talk about aliens.
Little alien.
And then Hot
luck.
Chicken asked us to say good blood, bad blood 3 times as fast as you can. But, that's
I feel like they're setting us up for.
I feel like I'm just getting I'm getting put into a situation that I don't want to, and so I'm gonna say no.
That sounds like some voodoo.
Well,
I got mixed up into some bad. See, we broadcast from New Orleans last Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
And I was hanging out with Nicolas Cage and Tom Cruise, and we got in some bad voodoo stuff.
I'm very happy
worried.
that I wasn't a part of.
Yeah, I was a little worried about it.
Part
It
of
was
the company back then. It sounded like some craziness.
Yeah, it was just, it was like, I can't remember who
I mean,
was,
I would've
we were
loved-
up in a crane. I can't remember who was in the crane with me.
What is this?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Yeah, we were up in a crane, and, we were looking at all the people walking around during Mardi Gras. And, I can't remember who was up in the crane with me. I have to get verification on that, but... Yeah, we started hanging out with. It was a good time. We were hanging out with, like I say, Nicolas Cage and Tom Cruise. It got weird.
It was.
But yeah. So anyway, I'm a little bit. The voodoo stuff spooks me a little bit. But we got Beef jumping out into first place out there. We got M Brown in 6th, Slim Jim in 7th, Family Guy in 8th, Fishy 24 in 9th place. So we'll see how this all plays out. We still got just under 7.5 minutes to play on that. Minnows in 2nd, A. Schwaki in 3rd, Karaoke in 4th, and 320 Fishing in 5th.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how that all goes. That's it, guys. It's just it's 2 awesome National Days today. I mean, they knocked it out of the park with these 2, and that's National Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day and National Brownie Day. If you mix the 2 and you time travel with a brownie, I think you've got this day, under control.
Oh,
and while you're at that, why don't you qualify to be one of our 12 finalists here in the Pilot Championship Series.
Well, let's talk about those top 7 of our open play sessions.
Yeah, because these are the scores you're going to have to beat at least one of them to get into those 7.
Yeah, and we're having our last open session tonight after those open plays.
So we'll have a broadcast with that Cash Crew 2. We got Amelia and Curtis with you guys. They're going to play 4 games with you. It's going to end with a game at 5:45 of Pride of Minnesota. So that's going to wrap up that game at about 5:55. Then you're going to be able to get enrolled in another game of Pride of Minnesota that's going to kick off at 6:05. We're going to have Tony and Nikki here with you guys. You're going to play 3 games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it's going to be Pride of Minnesota, Vikings victory, and Top Dog. So you gotta get in to win.
Oh, yeah, and the combination of those 3 games all go into your one big score. And if you are in the top 7 of those scores, then you'll have a chance to play for that $10K total pot.
Does it increase your chances if you're sitting in a time machine eating a brownie when you do that?
I cannot verify, but I'm going to say yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, in 7th place, we have Spicy Chip with a high score of 38,995 points. Really nice score right there by Spicy Chip. Not going to feel too safe right there being at 7th place, though.
No, if I'm Spicy Chip, I'm getting in and I'm playing tonight because I don't feel secure at all. Along with that, in 6th place, we got Boat Racer 19 with 39,285 points. Yeah, if I'm Spicy Chip, if I'm Boat Racer 19, I'm thinking I got to be here. I got to be playing.
Oh, yeah.
Because who knows what's going to happen on this 4th and final open session play night.
Oh, yeah, and then in 5th place is She-Devil. This top 5, they're all in the 40,000 point range, which is really good points, but I don't know if these lower 40-point matches should even feel safe either.
Right. I'll tell you what, though. I don't know that I want to be the player, speaking of voodoo stuff, I don't know that I want to be the player that knocks out She-Devil.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think I'll be either, but her high score right now is 40,300 points. Really good score, but you can obviously get a higher one because there are scores as high as close to almost 50,000.
There it is. We got Scuba Steve in 4th place with 42,995 points.
Now, Scuba Steve was our 2nd highest scorer in our last Vikings victory.
Yeah, he won a photo signed by Madison.
Yeah, Alexander Madison, probably one of the coolest photos.
Very sweet.
Like, the actual photo itself was sick with him hurdling another player.
Yeah.
Really cool
Steve's
one.
gonna like that one.
Gonna look really good somewhere in your house. Yeah. Then in 3rd place in this open session qualifiers is Big Schmidt with a high score of 44,120 points. Really good score.
Yep, and then in 2nd place, we got Jackpot 108 with 44,745 points. That's the 2nd place spot currently coming into tonight's final open session.
Oh, yeah, and then in 1st place, the highest score we've had so far, and has a really good lead in front of a lot of other people. That's Mama Bear with a 48,435 point high score. 4,000 ahead of the 2nd place spot. Just really set the bar high.
I would be shocked if we get 7 scores all higher than what Mama Bear's put in.
Oh, yeah. If I'm Mama Bear, I'm feeling pretty confident I'm in the finals.
Yeah, I think Mama Bear's probably in the finals, but there's no guarantees. If 7 players come out and get higher scores than what Mama Bear put in, then she could be knocked out of there.
Yes, and as we say a lot, it's random.
It is.
It's very random what the score is.
There we go. But we got, thinking of not random, one of our top players out there is Beef, and Beef's in 1st place right now with just over 2 minutes left to play in this game of Top Dog. That score right now is 15,155 points. Minnow's in 2nd. Schwacky's in 3rd. Lou Bear in 4th, and 320 Fishing in 5th. Goalie Mom in 6th. Dynasty in 7th. Lazio in 8th, and Karaoke in 9th. So that's where we're sitting.
Yeah, well, that top 7 is going to really change up by the end of tonight. Because as we saw, I think Mama Bear was in the last open session. I think Mama Bear and Jackpot 108 were both in open session number 2.
Okay.
After that first one that we had. And so, I mean, it shows that you can really go up from not even being in the top 7 all the way to first, second, third.
It all just depends on those 3 combined scores.
Oh,
on that
yeah.
night.
If you have a really good run of games, like,
you can do it. Yep. So nobody is safe, but those are our top 7 in the open session plays so far. You can make your way into that top 7 with a good game tonight for that open session that's going to kick off just right after that happy hour show. Nikki and Tony are going to be coming on at 6 o'clock with you guys, and we're going to play those 3 games of Pride of Minnesota, Vikings victory, and top 10. And that's going to get you your shot at getting into those finals. Yeah, and currently are coming into today, our Vikings victory, top 5 for the week, trying to earn those top 5 prizes for Viking victory. We've got Beef, who's in our number 1 right now. He's in that second place spot right now with 21,270 points.
I mean, Beef's all over our board right now, being our first place spot in this game, being a number 1 scorer in Meso Purge, and being our second highest scorer in Vikings victory this week. I mean, just has been all over the board.
Yeah, that is a great job Beef's been putting in lately. And also, Beef's our season 1. You know, we were just wrapping up season 8 of PGL. And Beef was our season 1 winner. Hall of Fame PGL player out there.
Oh,
Beef,
yeah.
Beef getting the win right there.
Woo-hoo.
Congratulations, Beef, on that win in Top Dog just now. That will not supplant Fishy 24 with the high score so far. So Fishy's still sitting in that final seat. And we'll find out tonight a little after, basically a little after 6:40, right? We'll know who those top 12
Oh,
are.
yeah. I'm super excited to find out those top 12 and figure out what players are going to be able to hold on to that those top spots.
Yeah. So now we're getting enrolled in this game of Pride of Minnesota. Of course, currently our top player in Pride of Minnesota is Milky with a score of 28,750 points. So that's Milky with 28,750 points. That's where you got to send your energy. That's what you got to beat right now in this game of Pride of Minnesota.
All right, I got a question from Fishy24 asking, and no, this isn't a dumb question. Can you be in the 7 of the be in the top 7 of the open sessions and off the leaderboard, or is it 12 unique players?
It is 12 unique players. So
yeah,
you're either going in through the top score on the one or the top score and the other. So that doesn't mean you shouldn't play. What's that?
Yeah, let's say Family Guy, who's our top scorer in top 10. He goes in and plays this open session, gets into our top 7.
Yep.
Then does his top 7 it won't count.
I'd have to ask Tony on which one doesn't.
Which one doesn't count? Does someone else from the top 7 open play sessions? We're not quite sure on that.
Well, Tony's on the production right now on the backside, so he'll probably chime in here and answer here in a second. But we don't have Nikki. I don't think on the Nikki network today. We got Tony on our backup.
The Tony
today.
telephone.
So Tony will be able maybe to answer that a little better than we can. But just to say, I know that it's going to be 12 unique players in that final.
That's for sure.
I don't know which knocks out which. My first guess would be that top score overall in a game, you get that. And then it would be the top 7 minus maybe that player that's in that top, that's got that other top score.
That would be my guess, but we're not sure. We're just the on-air talent.
That's right. That's right. We're just another pretty face out there. So.
We got 2 people disappointed on how they played last game.
Oh, okay.
And so we got to shoot them a little bit of luck.
Okay.
So then we can increase how much points they get, and that's POIT 72.
Okay.
I don't know how I would say that.
Point is what I've been saying. But
Point 72 and Missy 123. All both disappointed in how they played. So let's stack you up with some luck.
I was gonna before you stack me. I got a special box over here.
Okay, special
I gotta
box.
do the combination.
Special finals luck.
All right, some special finals luck. All right, now it's just stacking on top of it. I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'll stack it on top of you.
All right.
Boom. There you go.
All right, here we go, guys. Here's it going. Boom. There we go. Out to you guys. There we go. Bunch of luck coming your way. So haven't heard anything yet from Tony. The information coming to him may be a little bit slower, so we'll see when he chimes back in. But yeah, at this point, I don't know 100%
which one gets bumped out. We do know for sure, though, that it is going to be a 12 unique player finals. There's not going to be two of the same player in the finals.
No. So that's what we can tell you for sure. As soon as I get any more details, we will let you guys know on that as far as any other details into that. But
yeah,
there we go.
She said at the beginning of that question was like, so dumb question. And look at how much we didn't even know that some of this. So great information being able to relay to you guys.
Yeah, so
smart question.
Smart question
by you, Fishy24.
Fishy24, one of our top players, the top player in Top Dog. That's the top dog. Asking smart questions.
Oh yeah.
There we go. We're into our game of Pride of Minnesota. This is one of our final two games here on the broadcast. Remember, today's it, guys. So make sure you play all day long. Get in early, get in often. That final game during the happy hour broadcast of Pride of Minnesota, that's going to start the plays at 5:45. Will be the last open play game to qualify for that finals to get that top score in any of our top 5 games. And then we'll roll right into that open session play. There'll be 3 games with Nikki and Tony, and they'll be that final. Then we won't have any more plays for tonight. We'll just announce those 12 finalists. And then tomorrow morning, we'll kick back off again at 9 a.m. We'll play 9 to 9 like we normally do. And we'll still have those Vikings prizes in the mix here. And we'll be broadcasting with you guys at lunch and at happy hour and all that kind of stuff. So all that still keeps going on. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's get started on those celebrity birthdays.
All right. Sounds good.
In 1765, Eli Whitney was invented the cotton gin.
Nice. That's huge invention.
Yeah, super big invention, has really revolutionized a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure. Eli Whitney, happy birthday. In 1894, James Thurber, humorist, was born.
Yeah. Thurber was one of the most popular humorists of his time and celebrated the comic frustrations and idiosyncrasies, I don't know, of ordinary people, just all the frustrations of being just regular people. And his work has been adapted into films, including The Male Animal, The Battle of the Sexes, and also The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all were things that he wrote, were all comics that he wrote that they turned them into little shorts or movies.
Oh, very cool. There we go. Well, James Thurber, happy birthday. Then definitely a person I'm very familiar with, born in 1925, Sammy Davis Jr., great actor, great singer, born on this day in 1925.
Yeah, he was in the original Ocean's 11, right?
Did he appear in the original Ocean's 11? Yes, he was in the original. Mm-hmm. In the original, yep.
1960s Ocean's 11. Yeah, he was one of the actors, and he was also in Robin and the Seven Hoods.
Okay. He was part of that original Rat Pack crew. That was it the 60s and 70s? Yeah, one of those. They were super famous guys that actors, singers, all that kind of stuff that kind of ran around with each other. They called him the Rat Pack. He was part of that group. So there you go. And then born in 1930, Maximilian Schell was an actor born in 1930.
Who was it? I'm sorry, I was looking at the chat.
Maximilian Schell.
I don't know Maximilian Schell.
Yeah, I may recognize if I saw a picture.
Well,
but
then in December 8th, 1933, Flip Wilson, a comedian, was born. I don't know Flip Wilson. I like the name, though.
Super funny guy. Yeah, super funny guy.
I'll look him up because I know a lot of comedians. I just...
Yeah, no, he was a super funny guy.
Okay, I think I've seen this guy before.
Yep.
Okay, he was in the Flip Wilson show.
Yep.
Yeah, I know exactly. He seems like was he physical comedy?
A little bit. He had these eyes. He made faces that would really make you laugh.
Yeah.
There we go. Missy 123 was looking for some luck and jumped out into first place. We'll see if she can hold on to that. We got Family Guy in 6th, Fish Catcher in 7th, Minnow in 8th, Stony Baby in 9th.
Well, Missy 123 I think was one of those players that we sent luck to earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, they were doing not too well.
Right, now sitting in first place. We'll see how long that lasts. Cupcake is coming after him in second place with a lot of plays left. So we'll see how that shakes out. Cupcake is in second place with a ton of plays. Now they move down to third, still has a lot of plays. Goalie Mom is in second now, has a few plays left as well. Las Vegas right now has a ton of plays out there. Mrs. T, haven't seen a Mrs. T sighting in a while. Yeah, in fifth place with some plays as well. So
always good to see
this.
Yeah, some of the Yags crew.
Part of the Yags crew coming in. Good to see them. It's been a little while since I connected with the Yags crew. So we got now in fifth place Sugar Tiffs, and in fourth Las Vegas, third Cupcake, second Goalie Mom, all with plays left. Missy 123 still sitting atop of the board though with that 16,660 points. Mrs. T in sixth place still has those plays, so we'll see how that all pans out. Now Mrs. T's out of plays, but it moved up to fourth place. Goalie Mom is out of plays in second place. Cupcake still has a few plays left, could make some moves to get to the top of the board.
Oh, yeah. Well, looking up our next celebrity birthday.
Oh, he's a big time singer.
Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, born in 1943 in Florida.
Yeah. Jim Morrison, he was, famous singer, led the band. What's the name of the band?
I'm trying to find his songs because he's been in movies too.
Well, they did a whole movie about him, just about Jim Morrison. Huge singer, died young.
Then let me see.
But his band is it the Who?
I can't seem to find. I can't seem to find
the Doors.
The Doors. That's what it is.
The Doors.
The Doors.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Missy 123 still in first place. We are under 3 minutes left to get those plays in. We got now in second place, used up all the rest of their plays. Cupcake in second. Goalie Mom in third. Sugar Tiffs in fourth. Las Vegas still has some plays left in fifth place. Mrs. T is out of plays in sixth. Fish Catcher in seventh. Tam Bam in eighth. In point 72 in ninth. So that's where we're sitting right now. The only person I see with some plays is there in fourth place, Las Vegas. We'll see what can happen there. But we were talking. I got Tony checking back in here. He was on the other line and didn't hear. But so the clarification that we were wondering about is we knew that the 12 finalists are 12 unique individuals. What the question is if someone has one of the top scores in the 5 and has a top 7 score in the open session, top 7, which one would not be?
Yeah, which one gets negated?
Which one gets negated? Is it the top score one, or is it the top 7 score in the open session. They were just wondering which one gets negated. So I didn't have an answer on that. So if you, clarify that, that'd be great,
help.
Tony.
But next celebrity birthday is Kim Basinger.
I'm now that you said it so not the way
I don't know
says it. No, it's not a problem for you. I don't know if I can Basinger.
Okay, Kim Basinger.
It took me a second to regroup myself.
Actress, is an American actress, singer, and a former fashion model. Following the successful modeling career in New York, Basinger moved to Los Angeles when she began her acting career on television in 1976.
I only knew her really as an actress. I didn't know about the modeling or the singing.
Yeah, I think that came before her acting career.
Okay. Yep, just knew her as an actress.
It's funny, you see a lot of those people that are famous actors, they actually have really good vocals as well. And they were like Broadway people and then came out of Broadway and like you don't realize that they have these magnificent voices.
Yeah.
And then you find out later that like, oh wow, they were actually amazing singers as well as actors.
Yeah.
Just were way better actors than they were singers.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, Jeff Daniels, that's from our area, actually went to college here in our town. That a famous actor, and all that. And he's also a musician, so he plays a lot of like the blues and just just solo with his guitar.
Oh yeah,
like playing and everything. And he did a Zoom concert for one of our local restaurants here in town this Saturday.
Oh really? I didn't even know that.
Missy 120. 1, 2, 3, getting the win. We sent out the luck.
Woo-hoo!
Missy grabbed that luck, tucked it in, got 5 points of pressure, held on to it, and got the win. Congratulations, Missy. 1, 2, 3 on that game. We are now, that's a game of Pride of Minnesota. That means we're rolling into a Vikings victory game. There's a double win possibility here. So you can get the top score if you can beat Anita Alibi's score of 26,765. We're also playing for those top 5 prizes of the week for Vikings victory. So, that is. Oh wait, okay. So I think I got some. Okay, so top game score is the one that will hold. That's the more important one. If someone has a top game score and a top session score, the session score gets thrown out.
So it was how we thought it was.
Yeah.
Session scores get thrown out if you do have one of the top 5 scores in the 5 games we play.
So if you're, so, obviously, until we have the final tally, you want to play all the games and all the things to make sure you get into that finals. But if you have one of those top 5 top scores, that is the best position to be sitting in. And so, that is the one that counts and stays.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you get one of these open session top 7, that gets you in as well. If you got the that top score already, then you won't need the open session play to get in. But I would say play often, play early, play all the time, because you never know until we get everything updated and out there.
If your top score is the top score.
Yeah, like did someone somewhere along the line beat it? And so we don't want to discourage you from playing. Keep playing. That is for sure. But thanks for that clarification, Tony. That's huge knowledge to have. That answers Fishy24's question. And so we now got that answer. And so what was that? Where's that? Oh,
we were talking about
Jeff Daniels. I was talking about. Yeah, so he did a concert for a local restaurant here in town, and I watched the Zoom concert, and he was just talking about how he got discovered, and just kind of an amazing story,
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Johnny Depp. He came to LA to be for the music industry.
Oh,
he was in a band when he first came to music, and now you'd never know Johnny Depp as a musician.
Right.
He's just an actor.
Right.
But he originally, when he wanted to become a celebrity fame, his dream was to become a person in a band.
There you go. Yeah, a lot of interesting stories. I mean, it's it's amazing how people get fame and fortune and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's it's always, it seems like it's always usually through some really hard work, but it also, there's an element of luck to it as well. So there you go.
Oh, yeah. We got Brat saying he needs some big luck.
Okay.
And so I got some really heavy luck over here.
Here, I'll just stack on top. You already got a good grip on that. Here. There you go. All right.
God.
Good thing you've been working out.
Yeah, there is some luck for you, Brat. A whole bunch you specified big luck, and so I brought
She was needing some big luck.
So, yeah, she needed some big luck, and so she got some big luck. There's some luck for you.
That's as big as luck as we can handle.
Yeah, I
right
don't
there.
think I could handle anymore. Yeah, let's keep on going through the celebrity birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
Terry Thatcher, actress, Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, she was
and
Lois
Desperate
Lane.
Housewives.
Yeah, she was Lois Lane on Lewis and Clark.
Oh, okay.
Was she not Lois Lane? Yeah, Lois Lane, right? Yeah. Lois Lane.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on track.
Okay, and
yeah,
was
yeah.
also in Desperate Housewives
Yeah,
as
Terry
well.
Hatcher.
So
Yeah,
really
big-time
famous actress.
Yeah, Terry Hatcher, happy birthday.
Yeah.
And then famous singer.
Yeah, last but not least, Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, is that how you say Sinead?
Yep.
Ah.
Yep. So, born in 1966. Happy birthday, Sinead. Yeah. Then,
Well, let's talk about those top players in a Vikings victory.
okay, and we are rolling now in our Vikings victory game. So let's do it.
Well, the number one score we're going after is Anita Alibi with a score of 26,765 points. But that's for all time. This week specifically, there's a whole different 5.
That's right. So this 5 is going for those prizes. Currently in 5th place, we've got Fun Fair 66 with 19,875 points.
Oh, yeah. And then in 4th place is Burger with a score of 20,110 points. They're in line. Those two players are both in line for Viking stocking hats.
Very cool. And then Mad Dog has 20,605 points and currently is in line for a Vikings baseball cap, which he also won one last week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would get the same one.
Yeah. So
So someone
he will have. This would be an impressive feat though, because if he holds on to this between now and Friday, right? He will have gotten 3rd place 2 weeks in a row.
that would be impressive.
That would be impressive.
I would be impressed by that. But then in our 2nd place spot, like I think we said this earlier in the broadcast, it's held by Beef with a score of 21,270 points. I don't know if that's going to be able to hold on to that 2nd place spot to get that prize from that signed helmet by Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's a sweet prize.
Yeah, because this is rolling until Friday. This isn't what's ending today.
No,
This ends
rolls
on Friday.
all the way till Friday. So Beef, though, Hall of Fame PGL player, Beef in 2nd place currently for these weekly Vikings prizes.
In line for a signed mini helmet by Kirk. It's signed by Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we got AI 2018 with 23,620 points in 1st place for this week's Vikings prize, and that is a photo signed by Dalvin Cook. I mean, it is sweet. It is a real sweet prize for sure. But you can win it right now. You can win it early. You can win it often. Of course, in our theme of time travel and aliens and all that's going on, we got Babe Bliss in 1st place with the alien avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get after it here in Vikings victory.
Babe Bliss had asked for some luck, but then and I missed it. Didn't send out the luck, but it doesn't look like Babe Bliss needs much luck being one of the top players this round so far.
I know at least one time we sent out Babe Bliss some luck today.
But
I'll send out some more. There's some more just showered on you right there.
Just scoop, just like I'm Elf
at the snowball fight?
At the snowball fight, just chucking luck like a machine gun.
There we go. Just get as much luck as we can on as many players as possible.
Oh, yeah.
One of the other things here while we're rolling through this game of Vikings victory, there's Jackpot Jen jumping into first place. Bingo in second. Good to see all of those top players. Oh, look at Slurp Burp. I haven't seen Slurp Burp in a little bit in our top 9. Good to see him out there. We also have a This Day in History. And,
oh, yeah.
All right, we got a few things to get through here. This is our final game. So we got This Day in History. We got our Charity Spotlight. And any kind of Vikings update that we got to do. So
okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's get to work.
Okay, day in history. Today's day in history in 1542 in
I'd say Linlithgow
Palace in Scotland. A daughter is born to James V. The dying king.
James the Fifth.
Yeah. James the Fifth. The dying king of Scotland, named Mary. She was the only surviving child of her father and
ascended
to the Scottish throne when the king died. And just 6 days after her birth, Mary, Queen of Scots.
Yeah, so she ascended to the throne just 6 days after her birth.
That's
becoming Mary, Queen of Scotland.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There you go. On this day, she was born on this day in 1542. So
a lot of pressure for a 6-day-old.
Yeah.
running.
6 years old. What do you think? What do you think about the border?
Not even 6 years
old. What do you think
old.
about the border?
It's not even 6
Not
years.
6 years. I just shouldn't say 6 years. 6 days.
6 days.
I wonder what Mary thinks.
What's Mary? What's the executive order? And he's like, bah. Well, let's get going because we don't have much time right now.
Okay, yeah,
so
we gotta get to it.
Yeah, charity spotlight.
Yeah. Knock it out.
Climb,
you want me to?
I'll let you go with the Vikings. I'll let you talk the football stuff.
All right.
In the charity spotlight, that's the Climb Theater Inc. Climb Theater uses the power of live theater to inspire people to build better communities. Their customized plays can help you deal with bullying or build resiliency, teaches accountability, or reinforces empathy. Whatever your objective, their innovative approach will produce a play that students and adults will remember long after the show is over. I mean, that's just awesome, just being able to involve kids and adults, creating such a play with that helps so many people through a lot of different things.
Very cool stuff.
Really cool. The Climb Theater creates customized plays, classes, workshops that builds accountability, resilience, empathy, advocacy and self-control. Climb inspires people to make the world a better place. And the locations that support this charity, that's the Mermaid and Roosevelt Bar 11th.
In Evelyn.
Evelyn. Yeah, that's what it is. Evelyn.
There we go. Good job. Hey, nicely done, my friend.
I think I did better reading the actual actual thing. It took me a while to get through it the first time, but now I think I got it.
You got it. It was proved. And this is only Tuesday, so
by Friday, by Sunday, I'm gonna be killing it.
Yeah, you did a great job. There we go. We got in first place Sugar Tips now with 16,145 points and some plays left. Frog Hair in 6 has some plays. We'll see in that top 5, but. Bingo has a bunch of plays, but you're down to under 3 minutes. Bingo.
Oh, yeah. Get your plays in. Start binge doing plays because right now you're in a beautiful spot to be able to attempt to get into that top 5.
Yeah. So was Jackpot Jen. Jackpot Jen had a bunch of plays. And Jackpot Jen, I think at one time did have one of our top 5 scores. Yeah. Not in there right now, and I don't think is in our 7 either. So Jackpot Jen, one of our top players out there, but currently not in one of the 12 final seats. So stay after it, Jackpot Jen. Bingo, you're in a good spot. Sugar Tips, it's still got a few plays. Make sure you get those in as well. Sugar Tips, you never know what can happen. Frog Hair in 6 has some plays. Brat has some plays. They're in 7th place. So we'll see. Frog Hair now into 5th. We'll see.
Oh
how
yeah,
this all
that
plays
first place spot is up for anybody right now. But Sugar Tips is looking pretty good. Let's talk about the Vikings' second half of the season turnaround.
Yeah. So the Vikings started off the season 1-5, Since then, they've been 5-1. It's the complete opposite. And a lot of folks are going, what is the reason for all the turnaround? And was it just a sudden turnaround like that? We had the bye week, and then we came back, and it was different. And some of it was a little bit sudden, and a lot of it was a gradual thing.
I mean, we had been on here on the broadcast saying, wow, this is the good team. We just don't know why they keep on losing.
Yeah, they had been close. They lost it, a lot of times late in those games. But also there was a few things specifically that we can see that really helped with that turnaround. One of those things that at the time we go, wow, maybe they're giving up on the season, was when they traded away Nagoku. I can never say that name correctly, but when they traded him away, people go, why? That's a top edge rusher. Maybe they're giving up on the season. Not so much. What they saw was talent out of some of their emerging young guys, like DJ Wanham and Hercules Matafa, I guess. I don't know how to say
both
that
really good
really
pass rushers have really stepped up, and younger guys too. I think it looks really good for the Minnesota Vikings pass rush.
I don't know if Bingo's going to get all the plays in here. We're down to under 30 seconds. Another one of those big turnarounds was they were given in the first 3 games, they were giving the ball under 20 times to Dalvin Cook. Not a good formula for success.
Yeah, now they're giving him 20 plus.
Yep, and the change has happened. Another one of those things, the first couple of games, they were starting BC Johnson at wide receiver, and then they replaced him with Justin Jefferson. The rest is history. I mean, now the guy's got over 1,000 yards already. One of the first rookies to ever do so. Just him and Randy Moss.
He's been one of the best receivers in the league this year.
And I think it's just been time to develop the young D, time to develop into that new offense with Gary Kubiak as the offensive coordinator. There's Bingo getting the win. Didn't get all their plays. They still had plays to give. 17,320 points. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the final, what that would be scored, but you did get the win. So congratulations, Bingo. And that's going to be the end of our broadcast.
Keep on playing all day long. This is the final day for you to be able to get into those finals. So keep on playing, play through as many open plays as you can. And then we have the end of the night, we're going to have an open play session that can get you into that top 7 to be able to qualify for that final 12. So play as much bingo, as much PCS as you can.
Absolutely. And make sure you're here for the happy hour broadcast. We got the Cash Cuckoo coming in for you. You're going to play top 10, Vessel Perch, Top Dog, and Pride of Minnesota along with you guys. And then, like he said, that open session will come in. We got Tony and Nikki coming in for that. That'll be Pride of Minnesota Vikings victory in top 10. And that'll be your chances of getting those top 12 spots.
And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a good day, guys.
Have a good day. Play.